What up? So here we are again, as previously stated, taking a look at Alone today. So I don't feel like a total poser for featuring that on this shirt right here. As you can see, still for sale. Still plenty of opportunities to get your very own. So link is in the description for that. Help support the channel. If you don't want to support the channel that way, like, comment, and subscribe. All works very well. Also, take a look at the Patreon. Thinking about dumping some more stuff into that over the next couple of days. So keep an eye out. All that stuff supports the channel. Plus, super thanks, active on the channel. Love you guys a lot. Let's get to the music. Okay, here we go. Is play. Hold on. The harmonies, though, between these two right here. Listen. Again. You could tell they're friends. They're friends. Because they sync so well together. It's beautiful. Oh, alright. Y'all know we gotta go back. Nope, you're not gonna take me to the next section. Okay, I said I was gonna go back, so we're gonna go back. Because, Misa, listen. Okay? I got questions. And I'm going to pause and not talk about Misa, which is why I went back to begin with. I'm going to talk about Psyche for a second, because it's like, I didn't realize, I guess the more I listen, the more I realize how much this like spoken word, kind of like R&B influence really just sort of permeates her approach to her vocals. And it's like, it's clearly evident. And this one, maybe I just have more experience at this point. So these, the more nuancetical nature, kind of like stands out to me a little bit more. So I want to talk about the emotional content of this one up to this point. So it's different, maybe, than some of the other Bandmaid stuff that I've been exposed to up to this point. But what I think, you really get the sense that the entire band is on the same page, as far as not just like musically, not just like vision for what they have for both the song and the music video, but they're really on the same page for the kind of emotions that they're painting with their music. And this, I think, is just a beautiful example of that. In the beginning, you have, there's maybe it's in a minor key, so you get more of that like melancholic flavoring to the track. So in the intro, you have the band sort of like establishing the theme of the song. The tone is established. Some of the musical ideas have been introduced, and I thought that it was almost like a flippant thing, but the more I listen to Bandmaid, the more I learn about Bandmaid. They don't really do anything flippantly, right? If they do something, it's with intention. And so it's like they have the whole band begin to play the intro, the opening, the first 15-20 seconds, until the verse where a lot of that drops away. And the so the guitars sort of have like a different part, in the first verse, and it gives the sense that the space is opened up, right, and there's something different that's about to emerge, right. That's how I think about it. Anyway, that's what it means to me. So the guitars, like in the beginning, heavy distortion, carrying either the melody or like melody adjacent, and right when the vocals come in, the guitars hit this big open note and just let it ring, and that is what gives the listener the impression that something is opened up. Because what was previously sort of like dynamic in nature, all of these different phrases, all of these different notes, and sort of like all kind of weaving together with the rest of the sounds that the band is making, all of a sudden that stops and it's like, whoa, this space opens up, and it's like a auditorial entrance for Psyche's vocals. Which, I mean, I've been listening to Band MAID for a couple of months now, so that's not anything new or groundbreaking. But it's still compelling as a listener. And so it's one of the things that keeps drawing me back to them. All right. We can keep going. I know it was a long pause. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to get there. It's going to be fine. I promise. Okay, I love you. The transition into this section, as opposed to the first time they transitioned, it's just like opposite ends of the spectrum. Like, listen, you can't listen, okay? Okay, but then also all right, right at the end there, right? Just a little treat right there at the end. What I really liked about that song is that there was definitely a like a gradual evolution of the ideas, of the riffs, of the music, and of the emotion. And I think that was the most poignant thing for me was the way that the emotion developed through the song, like from the beginning, really kind of all the way through. I also do really like that it felt like every single member had a moment, right? Had a moment where maybe not necessarily to shine, but like with me, like I connected with each of the band members for at least a moment at different points in the song. I mean, Konami's solo was just magnificent. You know, what more can you say about it? It's just like genius, a creative expression in action executed at the highest level, right? Misa's just it's like her understanding of her role, I think, she might understand her role as a bassist better than any of the other members of the band. You know, Miku, you could argue. But if we're just talking pure instrumentals, it's like Misa knows exactly where she needs to be, when she needs to be there, and what she needs to be doing. And what I've noticed is that in a lot of bands, bassists, like, they'll get features, and if you listen, you can hear them, right? But there's something about Misa that she's prolific in almost every song that we've heard from them. You know, it's not that like I think the general conception was like bassists are like the foundation, right? So they're important, they're essential, but they belong in the basement, right? So I think that's a mentality that a lot of people have in their bands, and specifically like in reference to their bassist. Obviously, like in these like prog metal spaces, that's totally different. You throw a lot of that stuff out the window. But I've noticed, because I've always been like bassistly acute. I wanted to play bass, when I was in 6th or 7th grade. I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And so because I wanted to do that, I was always fascinated to try and pick out the bass lines and everything that I listened to. So I have a long standing relationship with what the bass is doing in pretty much all music. It's one thing I actually don't like too much about Dream Theater is that, some of their stuff you get the bass work, but a lot of it is just like the bass is there, kind of like in the foundation. You can feel its presence, but it doesn't have this same, like, it doesn't have mobility in the way that Misa has mobility. So, yeah. So, and as far as the vocals go, I think Psyche showing a little bit more of her dynamics in this one. So a little bit lower register for her, and I think she really captivated the emotion of I mean, for me, I don't really know what the song is about, but the emotion of maybe not being where you want it to be, or because the song's called Alone, so but it's like when you feel alone, it's almost like you're not where you want to be, right? You could be surrounded by 100 people, but if it's not where you want to be, you're gonna feel alone. And so I think her vocals did a excellent job of encapsulating that. But I think what really kicked it off was the harmonies between Miku and Psyche. And I'm gonna say Miku, because I'm pretty sure it was Miku and not Konami doing the backup vocals. But now I gotta go check myself. Because, you know, try not to assume so much after the whole, what was it, Misa and Miku back and forth that I continually called Misa and Konami. Just assuming. Okay, so I just had to make sure that it was Miku and I wasn't like, you know, talking on my ass again. So yeah, and then Akane was there, present the whole time, and with the whole like evolution of this song, my attention is sort of drawn in different, you know, different angles and different ways to what's happening, you know, in that moment, and it just so happens that like it landed on each of the band members, you know, almost perfectly evenly. So I feel like I spent as much time focusing on each of the individual members, like throughout the whole thing. So it was kind of like an equal distribution of attention to all of the members of the band in this one, which is weird for me. I don't know that's ever happened before. But there was like a very natural flow to it that kind of like carried your attention as the listener from, you know, where it started through the middle and to where it ended. And I think Akane's double bass kicks at the end really sort of like cemented her role in this track. Because, I mean, look, she's going off. But, like, that's what she does. Akane goes off. But it's like, I think in this one she was reserved enough so that the double bass at the end really hit. Like, you really felt her presence at that point. So, really just a beautiful song. More emotive than a lot of the other bandmate stuff that we've heard. I know, I'm talking through Konami solos, so forgive me. Nasty. It sounded like a little bit of harmonic minor stuff there at the end to close out that solo. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't quote me on that. I don't know music. I'm not good at music. So yeah, love the track. It is not my favorite. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you it's my favorite. So right there, put that rumor to bed. Okay, not every time I listen to a new bandmate song it becomes my favorite. Highly enjoyed this one. Hope you did as well. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a like, whatever, hit the share button, drop a comment. I'm going to start doing a thing. I think this is going to be fun. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have these ideas for things and then they turn out, you know, to be flops. Like not to, like this one here. For whatever reason, people don't want a free Switch, which it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm not sure what I did wrong there, but, not even 400 views. Like, I never expected that I would struggle to break 400 views with this video. Like, not gonna lie, I had hopes that with the ad revenue from this one, I'd be able to at least make a dent into the credit card that I opened to buy the second one to do the giveaway. And, well, as you can see, it did net me a fair number of subscribers, so, very happy about that. But only 57 cents in estimated revenue. So, yeah, your boy took an L on this one from a business point of view. So, if you would like to help me recoup some of my losses, super thanks hopefully are active on this video. If not, they will definitely be active on the comments video. And for the comments video, what I think I would like to start doing, since y'all love BandMaid, gifting to the pinned comment of my comments streamed, you get a free month of BandMaid Prime. I'll get you a free month. Let me know what you think about that. And is that it? Do we do anything else? Oh, we're already 20 minutes in. I've been trying to keep these videos a little bit tighter around the edges. I don't know if you've noticed, but just a little bit tighter. Really, the treehouse is for where like the rambling stuff, where we don't worry about time or image or anything. That's where that stuff happens. But I feel good, and I wanted to share this with you guys. Also, if you don't know, the live stream, I'm doing a live stream of this comment thing for this dumb video that really flopped. It's kind of like my last chance to guilt y'all into you know, helping me avoid bankruptcy from, you know, the credit card debt. I'm okay. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, I mean, live streaming tonight. Tonight is Friday. Tonight. So live streaming tonight, 11 p.m. approximately. What I think I might do, if I can start early, I'll start early, and we'll do the comments on this BandMaid video, and then we'll roll right into the main event, being the Switch giveaway. So should be a lot of fun. Definitely, if you're free, come to hang out. If not, you know, look for the stream afterwards. It will be posted. And yeah, other than that, support the channel, because, you know, look at this. Look at how good I'm doing, and with no money. You know, I spent no money on that. Well, that's not true. I spent a considerable amount of money, but you know, it's whatever. Okay, it's an investment. Okay. And what are you doing? I don't know. We're getting weird. We're venturing into treehouse territory right now. We should probably end this. Yeah, I don't think people are gonna stick around much longer. I don't know. I don't think that they like you that much. It's okay. We'll get there. You'll like me eventually. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to get you to like me. It's probably something, you know, I know if you give people free stuff, they like that. But, so yeah. So free BandMaid Prime on the table for the comments video tonight. Plus, you know, the revelation of the winner of the Collector's Edition OLED Nintendo Switch. Clear your calendars. Get a babysitter. We're 420 friendly here, so it's actually legal in Delaware now. It's wild. Let's get it. Okay, love you. Bye.